want to give you an example of looking at residential and then thinking commercial. I want to give you an example. I hope you can see my flip chart. Okay, I'm gonna just do a little drawing here because I get too excited. Okay, so I want to give you an example. A while back, I saw two-way street that was, can you see this? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a corner property, residential home, and it's at Coldwell Banker for sale, and it was a Friday morning, and it was open house, and it said free cookies, milk, and bananas. Open house. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go in. If I don't buy the house, I get free cookies, I get a banana. Why not? Pulled up my car, got in. Sure enough, the house smelled so good with the cookies. There was kind of a heavy-set broker standing there protecting the cookies. I'm trying to reach over. He's like, bro. He said, excuse me, are you pre-approved? Are you pre-approved? I said, listen, I'm very interested in the house. How much? He said, 550,000. I said, okay, it sounds good, but the problem is I can hear traffic, motorcycles and all this. This is crazy. You want too much money. Of course, I'm trying to negotiate. And he said, look, sir, we just sold a similar home at 575. The owners are sitting in the backyard. They're in a hurry. This is the price. There's no negotiation. I said, all right, here's my offer, 550, full price. You have, with no negotiation, this was in California, there's no negotiation. You have 14 days to actually do inspection, change your mind, no obligation to buy. Put it under contract. He got it signed. I took my copies, wrote a check for the escrow, and I said, I'll be back. I went to the city planning and zoning department. I gave him the address, 1554 Borgia Avenue with Scott Boulevard. Hey, can I rezone this? They looked in the paperwork and all this. They said, we can give you conditional rezoning. I wanted to rezone it from single family residential to office space commercial. I can go from renting it at $2,400 a month as a home to renting it per square foot at $4,800 a month. And the tenants will pay me the taxes, insurance, and maintenance. When I called the broker back on Monday, I said, listen, on Friday after I wrote the offer, I went to the city planning, I got what I want. I want you to remove your sign. I want to put my sign because I want to put for rent right here. He said, okay, remove the contingencies. That means you don't have any more conditions. You just go get a loan and buy it. And we put a sign. And I said, this home is approved for office space. If interested, call me, and I put my phone number. It was not a good property for residential because of the traffic noise, but it was a great property for office space because of the traffic. It's like free advertisement. I had so many phone calls, it was unbelievable. I had phone calls from Farmers Insurance, I had phone calls from attorneys, I had a CPA firm calling me that want to move there because they're paying on a big office building, triple net. They said, we would love to be on a busy street, put our own sign, CPA firm, travel agencies, etc., etc. And guess what happened? I even got a call from a psychic. I remember she called me and I said, ma'am, this is a single family, but it's being rezoned right now. We're gonna get the paperwork in just a couple of weeks and I'm gonna close on the property. She said, I would love to be here. I've been a psychic for 18 years. I'm the best. How much do you want? I told her, well, you guess. She got very upset. She said, well, I'm good, but I'm not that good. She hung up. But it's okay. We rented it to divorce attorneys. Divorce attorneys in California, they never, ever run out of business. You know, 54% chance of divorce. So it was 3 attorneys. They got the property. It actually, when I showed the appraiser when they came in that we have a pending lease at $4,800 plus, they paid the triple net, tax, insurance, maintenance because office space. The property appraised at $715. It should have appraised at 800 some. And I called the bank. I said, I'm not happy with that appraisal. They said, oh, you can actually dispute it, and then you go into this. I said, I don't have time. We closed on the deal practically very little down, and the property was cash flowing like crazy. Can you do that again? Can you do it on another corner? Look residential, think commercial. This cash flow, this lease was signed. They wanted to sign 10 years, but I signed for 5 because I figured on year 6, which I was right about it, as the inflation continues, you can actually jack up these prices.